Here are the starters for the...
Well, Grant, this is the time of year when these teams are starting to know what they have.
Yeah, B.A., sometimes it takes a while with personnel changes or coaching changes, too. But now you have a good chunk of games under your belt, and the camaraderie has grown.
Now a look at Detroit's starting lineup. Thompson and Harris are the 3 and the 4. Cunningham and Ivy work together as the backcourt. And it's Duren in at the 5 spot. Pulls it from the top of the key, and that one's good. Cunningham.
Cunningham is so skilled working the pick and roll. That time the play was for himself to score.
Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Houston gets it back. Brooks the pass to Green. Şengün a screen on Ivy. 6 to shoot. Şengün finds Green. Brooks from outside. Nails it from 3.
You gotta at least honor Brooks' three-point shot if you're the defense. I mean, he is more than capable of connecting.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Bynogme for a minute. I asked him what's the key to slowing down Cade Cunningham. Coach said, quote, not letting him get clean looks inside the arc. Cade is a terrific mid-range shooter and a solid finisher inside, so we just have to get a hand in his face on every shot. Limiting his production could be the difference in this game.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
And the luxury of having Van Vliet. He doesn't need the ball to score. Fred can work off the rock and be a spot-up shooter.
Here's Brooks. Buries it down low. Brooks has got 5 now. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Houston.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You look at Orlando, they're a rising team climbing to 5th on the board.
Seeing where Houston is, they've begun this year playing with some real fire and has produced some top-notch basketball, doing better than many expected.
That's an aggressive play and a chance for Cunningham to get 3 points the old-fashioned way.
Whitmore's checked in for Van Vliet. Cade Cunningham has faced his share of challenges in his career, Coach.
Yeah, Brian, the injuries, the discouraging losses, but he's remained steadfast through it all. He's a committed and mentally tough player.
Believes in his game and now wants a team around him that can fulfill that need.
Flying high, Ausar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Cunningham outside. Second chance effort. Thompson with some nice D.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
Pass to Cunningham. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
You have to put a body on Duren. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Rockets. They're coming off that loss against Denver.
I really think the nail in the coffin was their missed free throws. That's usually an ominous sign.
Yeah, and it can be deflating when you leave all those points at the line. But it generally is a make-or-miss lead.
The Pistons trailing. Here's Thompson to the inside. And Harris throws it down.
And you can't let Harris get this close to the basket. When you do, this is what happens.
Brooks against Thompson. From outside the arc. The Pistons clear it. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
And I'll tell you, that was not an easy environment to play in. It was a hostile crowd on the road, but it didn't bother them at all.
Give a lot of credit to this coaching staff for preparing them for that kind of environment. They went in and just executed their game plan.
And Houston has possession. Following the score by Detroit. Outside Whitmore to get back on track. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Nice find by Thompson. Now, good to see him sharing the ball like this.
Ivy outside. Harris outside. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist in this one. Outside Whitmore. On the wing Whitmore. Thompson outside. Pass to Şengün. Out to Thompson. Fires for 3. Duren with the rebound. And here's Detroit. They're on a 13-3 run. Harris. And can't connect on that one. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now. Outside, Green. Over Cunningham. And it's Green missing.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert. But that time, he just couldn't get it done.
The Rockets trail. Thompson outside. Down low. Pass to Whitmore. Brooks outside. From deep three-point land. Kept alive. Outside, Green. Back to Şengün. Three-pointer, Brooks. Drills it from deep. Brooks has got 8.
The shots are certainly falling for him here in the early stages.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He wants to review the game plan. All right, Grant, I have to ask you, has there ever been a more intimidating team than the old bad boy Pistons?
Well, they weren't fancy, but they played hard and they played physical basketball. Every team that faced those Detroit teams knew they were in for a battle.
Hardaway's checked in for Thompson. And here's Ivy from the arc. It's rebounded by Şengün.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Pistons trail by 3. Outside Hardaway. Back to Cunningham. Hardaway with a screen on Green. Pass to Hardaway. Lets the 3 fly. He buries it from 3.
You don't have to ask Hardaway twice. If the shot's available, he'll take it.
For Houston, they've got 7 of 15 to find the net. Thompson outside. Şengün, the screen. Deflected. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here.
Rockets ball.
A 3 off the inbound. The rebound by Detroit.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Duren, the screen. Steps back. Hardaway uses the glass on the layup. He's got 5.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Pass to Brooks. On the wing, Green launches it. And it's Harris with the rebound.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
Cunningham outside. Over Brooks. And it's Cunningham missing.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Thompson, a screen on Cunningham. Here's Brooks. And Cunningham pulls it down. Cunningham's got his 4th rebound in this one. Second shot opportunity. There's the block.
The strong defense from Brooks, using his instincts there to come away with the block. An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
And the Rockets making a change here. Easton's checked in.
3rd team foul. Here for your Rockets, number 17.
Green against Cunningham. Shoots over Thompson. Cunningham can't get that one to fall.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Pass to Whitmore. The ball's knocked loose. Thompson outside. And here's Eason. Launches a three. Buries it from three. And it's a 5-point Houston lead.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Outside Hardaway. Now here's Whitmore. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Denver. The three from Thompson, and Houston another three.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, the Pistons have struggled despite the improvement of their young cornerstone, Cade Cunningham. He said, quote, "This league rewards winning. People are going to say everything I'm doing is empty and meaningless until I win games. That's what I plan on doing, and once I do that, all the other stuff will come with it." Guys?
That's a great perspective to keep right there, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Ivy. Playing Milwaukee, he was nearly unstoppable. Drops in the layup for two.
Oh, one of the better attackers of the rim. Ivy will not be stopped.
On the wing, Brooks. And here's Thompson for three. Sends it home from three-point land. Thompson's got 10 points in the game.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Duran, the pass to Cunningham. Now here's Ivy. Goes up at the stripe. Tries again. Kicks it out to Cunningham.
In the first 2 minutes.
Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
And that's just an all-around talent there. I mean, Green is dependable at finding his open teammates.
And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Pistons. 7-point differential. Green finds Eason. And Cunningham pulls it down. Cunningham's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Harris. And Harris throws it down.
And for a younger guy, Cunningham's vision is impressive. He's always watching the floor.
And make no mistake, Cade Cunningham is the engine of this team, Grant.
Man, his vision and playmaking are crucial to the offense. Coach trusts him to make the right reads and set up his teammates. He has cut down on mistakes and is rounding into an elite point guard.
Now here's Ivy. Unloads from 13. And there's another one for the Pistons.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Thompson passes to Brooks. On the wing, Whitmore. Back to Green. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by the Pistons.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
Ooh, Thompson with the block.
Decent reach and solid instincts, allowing Thompson to get a hand on it. The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Eason, pass to Green. 15 seconds left to play in the first.
Well, he can't get anything to go right now. It's time to look at affecting the game in other ways.
They get it again. Oh, Thompson from deep three-point land. Amin Thompson, he's feeling it tonight, and he's been the driving force for Houston. He made a And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, what do you think about the Rockets?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
Setting the floor for the Pistons. We've got Asar Thompson. Tim Hardaway is out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Holland, and it's Stewart in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Pass to Holland. Here's Hardaway. Whitmore defending. Here's Thompson. 5 on the clock. It's rebounded by Şengün. The Rockets lead by 6. Here's Gay. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
And so it's Detroit with it. This is the first they're seeing of Houston.
The last season, they swept this team, though both were struggling throughout the year.
Here's Hardaway. Cash money on the open jump shot. Hardaway's got 7 points in the game.
You can trust that Hardaway Jr. will find his shots out there.
Şengün, a screen on Schroeder. Here's Holiday. Here's Whitmore outside. Schroeder with a rebound. Pistons trail by 6. And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, as we see more of Thompson, I think he's going to get better looking for his teammates.
And Şengün, here we go. And Şengün throw it down.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Thompson, a screen on Holiday. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Playing above the rim. This kid, Asar Thompson, can fly.
Şengün in the post. He's against Stewart. Shots blocked. And now the Pistons in transition. Holland for 3. It's hauled in by Houston. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Over to the wing. Right side Eason. And there's the call on Tari Eason. That's his first foul. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Houston Rockets. On Friday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Dallas Mavericks. Then on Sunday, they'll be facing Paul George and the Philadelphia 76ers.
They're looking at an almost ideal stretch of schedule. Games they can win all on home court. They'd have to really go cold to not have these next couple games go their way.
Williams is checked in for the Rockets. So for the Rockets, Williams comes in for Şengün. And Whitmore subbed in for Williams. Stewart the pass to Hardaway. Here's Schroeder. Goes back up. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on Cam Whitmore. This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. And he drops it first. Stan, you're the son of a coach. Your dad was a great coach at the collegiate level. What was the best advice you ever received from him?
Well, Brian, the one that has always stuck with me is he told me in my first season, if you think you've got all the answers, it's only because you don't know all the questions. And I think that's true in everything, not just basketball.
He got it. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. And, Coach, how about the Thompson twins making their impact felt in the 2023 draft?
Yeah, Brian, we've seen twins in the NBA before, albeit not very often. But these two made history that draft day, becoming the first pair of twins to be selected in the top 5 of the same draft.
Fontecchio's checked in for the Pistons. Here's Schroeder. He got a piece of it. On the wing, Whitmore, defended by Hardaway. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a three-point play. Sasser's checked in for Fontecchio. Houston shooting their first free throw of the evening. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And here's Schroeder. He picked up 15 in their last win against the Bucks in Milwaukee. To the paint. Stewart finds Hardaway. Shot clock at 2. Over Williams. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
There's the triple. The rebound by Stewart. Pistons trail by 5. Outside Schroeder. And finished off by Stewart.
Well, where was the defense? You can't let a big man like Stewart get this deep.
Now Holiday. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here he goes. Gay. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
I didn't know if they could match that last slam, but it only took them a couple of moments.
Hey, not the best interior defense on those last few trips, but who cares? That was awesome.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Pass to Hardaway. His fourth make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
And using a mix of strength and agility, Hardaway Jr. beats the contact.
There's the steal. Now here's Sasser. He's covered by Holiday. Sasser gets the bucket. And now just a 3-point Rocket lead. Right side Eason. The 3 is up. Gets the 3 ball to go. Eason's got 10 points.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Schroeder passes to Stewart. To the middle. Here's Holland. Eason with some nice D. Houston leading by 6. Sasser with the ball. Out to Schroeder. Holland for 3. That shot off the mark.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Gay. He has 6. And he gets the bucket. Williams has got his first points of the night.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances, really using his head.
And a new group getting ready for the Rockets. Halper and Şengün's checked in for Gay. Thompson comes in for Eason. Green's checked in for Williams. And Fred VanVleet is subbed in for Holiday. Duren against Şengün. Duren, no good. The Rockets lead by 11. Pass to Thompson. Here's Şengün. Finding some room inside. Green.
They're really working the paint now.
Detroit has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Hardaway from outside. It's hauled in by Houston. Şengün's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Pass to VanVleet. The 3 gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Outside Hardaway. Over Whitmore. Hardaway, no good.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Pass to Harris. Ivy outside. Will it go? The Rockets pull it in. Şengün's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Thompson. And it's Harris with the rebound. Harris has got his 5th rebound in this one. Brett, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
Gay's checked in for the Rockets. Brooks comes in for Whitmore. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Thompson's checked in. Cunningham passes to Thompson. Harris on the wing, defended by Thompson. Harris's shot is good.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Three-pointer, Brooks. Duren with the rebound. Duren's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Thompson in the post, guarded by Van Vliet. Tries yet again. Thompson's shot is off. Houston leading by 13. On the wing, Brooks fires from deep. And that comes off the assist by Green. Green's got his 4th assist with that last one.
Well, he's already got 9 points from three-point range. They need to pay attention to him wherever he is.
And here's Cunningham outside. Cunningham attacks for 3.
And Cunningham responds confidently at the other end.
The 3 from Thompson. The rebound by Detroit. Cunningham outside. Pass to Duren. The open shot, Cunningham. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it.
Assistant.
Cunningham's got 19 points.
Well, Cunningham, offensively, he can hurt you in so many ways, and he's got it all working tonight. Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter. Woo!
B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Thompson against Brooks. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Connects from downtown. Van Vliet's got 6 here in the quarter.
And this is what Van Vliet is known for, a volume three-point gunner who shoots it well.
Here's Harris.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Oh, it's blocked by Green. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Three-pointer, Brooks. And Cunningham pulls it down. Pistons trail by 12. Here's Ivy. The shot comes out. The Rockets shooting the ball at 48% so far. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. And that comes off the assist by Green. Green's got 5 assists in the game. Detroit has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Cade Cunningham has really been improving from distance. He said early in his career he was playing a lot of minutes and stepping back to the NBA three-point line, he just didn't have enough legs in his shot. After his shin surgery, he redefined his form and strengthened his legs. Brian, he said it helped a lot.
That could be a silver lining of all that time off out.
And that's just fantastic court awareness. Van Vliet sensing the overcommitment and finding the open teammate.
Pass to Duren. Back to Thompson. Looking to win the run, and Ivy gets it to go on the assist by Thompson. Thompson's got assist number 7 tonight. Here's Gay. Oh, he tries a 3. Back to Green. Now Brooks. Here's Gay, covered by Duren. Shot clock at 5. Late clock, Houston's got to hurry. Brooks. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Cunningham's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, and Cunningham there, able to shoot with his feet set. That's one he knows he can hit.
Brooks outside from behind the arc. The rebound by Detroit. Duren's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And here's Ivy from the arc. No good that time. And so it's Houston now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. Up big because of their three-point shooting. Just going to town from downtown tonight. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Welcome to the halftime show.
The ball security has been terrible. Time to cool down, slow down, and regain control.
Yeah, look at the turnover numbers. It's easy. All right, now we've got some time to take. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew.
gap on the scoreboard. The second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Nice game. Great performance by Cade Cunningham.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Van Vliet and Green, they're manning the backcourt. Amin Thompson out there with Dylan Brooks. And it's Şengün in at the 5. And that's the group for Bynogme as we begin the second half. All right, Coach, what are some qualities you're looking for in a lead guard?
Well, look. You want a guy that can make...
And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt.
This does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Welcome to the floor,
So a moment now to see the story for Asar Thompson. Free throw good. Ivy.
And when you talk about Ivy, his explosiveness really stands out, especially when he's running the floor.
And both free throws good for Ivy. And Van Vliet has got the ball here for Houston. 17 points was their biggest margin. Thompson, a screen on Cunningham. And the basket by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 5 points now this quarter.
Keeping the game simple. Van Vliet just working the defense and taking what he sees there.
Nice move. It's wide right, hits off the rim. The Rockets lead by 15. Inside. Outside for Brooks. From the arc. And it's Harris with the rebound. Brooks has gone 5 of 13 from the field. Pass to Thompson. From downtown. The Rockets pull it in. Şengün's got 11 rebounds in the game. Houston has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. And that one's good for Brooks.
And he's much more comfortable shooting off a pass. Brooks with a nice shot.
Cunningham against Van Vliet. Now here's Harris. Fires the 3. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Well, halftime is supposed to be for adjustments. I'm sure this isn't what they had in mind.
Thompson, a screen on Ivy. Green for 3. The rebound by Detroit.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And at 6'10", Jalen Duren is an incredible athlete for his size.
Yeah, he's got a lot of bounce, which helps him as a rim protector, rebounder, and lob threat. Plus, he's got quick feet, and he's able to guard smaller guys on the perimeter.
Thompson outside. And there's the call on Jalen Green. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
The three, here's Harris. Another score. His fifth make out of 10 tries.
All right, they got one on the board in the second half. Now you want to see more shots start to drop.
Well, we all know he's a good scorer, but Green also facilitates very well.
Pistons trail by 20. Cunningham passes to Harris. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
He hears the whistle, and he keeps his concentration and is able to knock it down.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. The free throw drops for Harris.
Capable of playing both the 3 and 4 spots, Harris's versatility is his greatest strength.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. The rebound by Detroit. Duran's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. And he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
The Pistons have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Man, one guy's been getting it done. Fred Van Vliet.
Well, shutting down his three-point production has to be top of mind for this coaching staff. A new defensive approach is a must.
Durant, the pass to Thompson. Ivy outside. And here's Harris. Cunningham on the wing. Guarded by Van Vliet. Clock at 6. For 3, here's Harris. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
And the coaches rave about Harris and his three-point shooting. Helps his team space the floor. One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
Wow!
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Şengün passes to Van Vliet. Thompson right side. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Thompson's got 5 points now this quarter.
A confident shot from Amen. I mean, when he trusts his J, Thompson is that much more difficult to check.
Here's Harris. Thompson with the block. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. And Houston, another 3. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for Houston.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up block shots.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
Down low. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
And that one's good. Cunningham.
And I love the energy from Cunningham inside, pushing to get the bucket.
And it's Thompson penetrating. Yep, that one goes. Thompson's got 19 points.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Here's Ivy. Tipped.
Well, you could see how Şengün read that play and was where he needed to be to get the block.
Here's Van Vliet. And he gets it to go again. He's connected on 10 of 15 now.
Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
Harris passes to Cunningham. He takes it in. No stopping him there. Jams it in. And he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. It's going to be on Dylan Brooks. And the Rockets going with a whole new group out there.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
To the left side wing. Eason. Off target from outside. And so Thompson will bring it up for Detroit. Here's Harris. Ivy outside. Fires the 3. Eason pulls it in. Houston leading by 22. Here's Gay. Give him 8 points now. Williams misses. Ivy outside. Over Whitmore. Here's Harris. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. He's got 19.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying it. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
Pass to Gay. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First team
It's his
foul.
first trip to the line, and he makes a first. So for the Pistons, Hardaway's checked in for Ivy, and it's Schroeder in for Cade Cunningham. He's off on the second, and one thing we know we'll see, Jalen Duren giving his all on the glass, Dan.
Yeah, Brian, look, he's one of the best per-minute rebounders in this league, and it's what the team needs for him, but he's also become a very good finisher around the basket.
Outside Hardaway. There's a screen. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. Whitmore's got 4 rebounds now. Williams passes to Eason. Pass to Holiday. Now Whitmore. Outside Holiday. Knocks down the long J.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Hardaway up top. Thompson with it. Williams defending. Outside Hardaway. And again, no good by Detroit.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Back to Williams. Here's Eason. Misses the 3. And the Pistons shooting 39% from the field in the third. Schroeder against Holiday. Fires from 14. Williams grabs the board. Houston leading by 23. Eason finds Holiday. Back to Eason. Williams with it. On the wing, Holiday. Pounded by Harris. Gay's shot is good.
Aaron Holiday.
Now here's Schroeder. Outside Hardaway. Three-pointer. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. Schroeder's got his 3rd assist of the night. Here's Gay. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And Detroit is shooting an average of 43% from the floor. Outside Schroeder. Pass to Duren. Harris on the wing. From deep. Eason pulls it in. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend. He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Schroeder with it. Guarded now by Holiday. For 3, Hardaway. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
And it's blocked. And here we go, the Rockets in transition. Holiday from long range sinks the tray. Holiday's got 6 points.
Well, he saw the defender back, and he got the look he liked from 3 and capitalized.
He's made 3 of 4 free throw attempts in this game. Free throw good. Schroeder. Houston making some changes. Smith, he's checked in for Williams. And Green is subbed in for Whitmore. Stewart, he's checked in for Detroit. Holland comes in for Thompson. And both free throws good for Schroeder. Houston leading by 20. And here's Smith. To the middle. Here's Gay. Oh, a rip-rattling two-handed jam.
Clever ball movement from Smith. The pick and roll gets another guy free, and he's able to get him the ball.
To the inside. Here's Duren. And And the dunk by Duren.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
To the paint. Here's Gay. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Duren. Houston shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That one's off. Waters is checked in for the Pistons. And he's good on the second. Pistons trail by 21. Lets it go from 11. And there's another one for the Pistons.
Ooh, an aggressive move. Takes it strong, and there's no help defensively.
Eason, good.
His first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
And Schroeder has got the ball here for the Pistons. Outside Hardaway. Stewart, right side. And the layup is good off the glass. Stewart's got his 2nd basket on the night.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
Here's Schroeder, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. This is his 5th trip to the free throw line.
Shooting for Detroit, Dennis Schroeder.
Free throw good, Schroeder. Williams is checked in for the Rockets. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Reed's checked in. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Houston leading by 19. Green, the pass to Williams. There's 39 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. The Pistons making a switch here. Fontecchio's checked in. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Fontecchio with the ball. He's picked up by Eason. Back to Fontecchio. Here's Schroeder. And the 17-footer goes down. Schroeder's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Green for 3. The rebound by Detroit.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
And there's the call on Tari Eason. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. Due to the bonus, we will head to the line for 2.
2 shots.
And he makes both free throws. And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
They've just committed too many fouls. While you don't want to give up easy looks, you also don't want to give away points. It's been a non-stop parade to the free throw line.
12 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Outside, Green. 3-pointer, Holiday. The shot misses. Fred VanVleet has been on display for Houston, and he's hit 8 3-pointers. Strong shooting performance in this one. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And on the floor for Detroit here in the 4th. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Tim Hardaway. Then there's Simone Fontecchio. Then it's Isaiah Stewart. And it's Holland in at the 4-man spot. That free throw no good.
And with Hardaway, he has no fear on the court. To him, there's no defender he can't take on. No shot he can't make.
Smith outside. Unloads. Picked it out of midair. Fontecchio with the ball. He's picked up by Eason. And finished off by Stewart.
It all happened in an instant. Turning defense into offense. I love it.
And the speed of that transition score. From defense to offense, able to take advantage before they can get set.
To the inside. Here's Fontecchio. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Smith no good.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
Holiday against Hardaway. Outside Schroeder. 6 on the shot clock. Banked it in off the glass. Schroeder's got 10 points in just the second half. Smith outside. Şengün the screen. Smith passes to Şengün. Misses from close range. Pistons trail by 10. Outside Schroeder. Pass to Stewart. Out left to the wing. Hardaway from outside. Smith with the rebound. And Houston has possession. They have yet to score here in the fourth. Şengün against Stewart. And he banks in the layup.
You gotta love how Şengün attacks on the interior.
And Schroeder has got the ball here for the Detroit Pistons. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Van Vliet's checked in for Holiday. And the switch here also for Detroit. Sasser's checked in for Fontecchio. Hardaway, the pass to Schroeder. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Pass to Holland. Here's the three. It's hauled in by Houston. Easton's got 4 rebounds now. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Drops in the three. Van Vliet's got 31 points.
Look, this guy is clearly on a heater from deep. If you're the defense, you cannot allow him to shoot it from out there.
Outside Hardaway. Here's Holland. Count that bucket.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Houston leading by 13. For 3, Smith. Sasser with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Hardaway. Outside Schroeder. And the three-pointer goes. Schroeder's got 5 points in the quarter.
After some misses in the first, he's making up for it now.
Van Vliet outside. Takes the three. The rebound by Stewart. Stewart's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Williams against Schroeder. Shot clock at 6. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Schroeder's got 15 points here in the second half.
Hey, whatever coach told him during the break is beginning to pay off.
Şengün, the screen. Here's Van Vliet, down low. Here's Williams. Şengün in the post. Sasser defending. Easton, good.
He's hit a pair of threes each half, making a significant impact.
Pistons trail by 11. Sasser outside. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Schroeder. The shake. There's the drive. And he lays it up and in. Schroeder's got 19 points.
Yeah, and Hardaway isn't known for his passing, but he'll find you when you're open.
Easton, good. And the Rockets lead.
How's it going?
Hey, watch red.
Timeout, timeout. Start it.
Defensive foul. Tobias Harris. First personal. Timeout charge to Houston.
Start it.
Let's make some noise for your Rock City Texans! 2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Come on, go!
Jaden Ivey, 3 points. Cambridge Williams. Cade Cunningham. Pistons foul. Correct. Third personal foul. Cade Cunningham. Timeout charge to Houston.
Get lost, Rockets!
A technical foul has been called on the Rockets.
One shot.
Shooting the technical, Cade Cunningham. Cade Cunningham. Harris, assisted by Ivy. Houston foul. Aaron Holiday. Second personal foul. Third team foul. Substitution on the court.